Easter Sunday, 2014.
Yeah, I got a few things to say about this movie. Those other ones, I'm telling you. What are you going to do with those? Are you keeping them? You giving them out?
I think I should just destroy them for the sake of getting rid of them, but I don't know. I think that I feel torn because I think people need to experience it.
Experience what?
The terribleness of it.
Here's my advice. We'll talk about this later.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Hey!
Easter Sunday. It's been 24 years since the serial killer Douglas Fisher was executed on Easter night. This year, a group of partying teenagers not only raised some hell, but literally raised the dead. Written and directed by Jeremy Todd Moorhead. Okay, do you have anything else on this?
Tagline. This Easter, everybody gets eggs secuted.
Wow.
Distributed by Kent Motion Pictures. Out on DVD through them 2014.
Well, 10 minutes in, and I think I kind of wrote my thoughts as I watched this, so we'll see what I said here. 10 minutes in, and I hate this fucking movie so much. The killer is ill-conceived. The effects and acting are insanely bad. The best actor in this movie is, of course, Robert Zadar, who you'll remember from Maniac Cop, Samurai Cop, Tango and Cash, which he probably plays a cop. He plays a cop in this.
One of the most weird-looking people.
Yeah, he had a cherubism, which meant his face just kept growing. No matter what. He looks... This is towards the end of his life, so he looks insane.
This is his last movie, right?
One of his last. There's like 2 or 3 others. Some were released after he was dead already, so... the sound mix is atrocious. Anytime there's music and dialogue happening at the same time, it's a fucking mess. All the characters are annoying as piss, especially the dude playing the writer and director, who is the writer and director, I believe. He's fucking terribly annoying. I've never hated so many technical aspects in a film, but I'd wager almost anybody could make a better movie than this. It seems like they did a lot of ADR, which would be fine, but you have to have a clean audio track of the dialogue. Why don't you mix it? If you have a clear audio track, why don't you mix it louder than the music? There's so many times where it's fucking confusing as shit. Stop forcing us to listening to this shitty ass local music or wherever the hell you pulled this from. Don't. And the filters, there's filters all over this that drive me nuts. Trying to make it look 80s and shit. The film effect or whatever.
Shit.
Like the
I lost it.
Cigarette burns and whatever.
Grindhouse.
Yeah, that's what they're trying. They're trying to make it look like Grindhouse looks. The poor woman who's talked into being naked in this movie, man. She's like full blown naked.
Full frontal.
As a male, I want to apologize for the man who talked you into this, because it's forever on DVD. I bought this one too, by the way.
And
it's
for
right
what?
here.
And for what?
For
what money?
What money was it? Because you see her fucking... She has her vagina pierced, and you see it. That's how naked she is. But that is
You sound bad. Like, are you happy or are you mad?
I'm happy that she's naked, because who wouldn't be?
I had to look at this woman.
But I'm sad for her.
I saw her vagina.
I'm sad for her because it's in this movie. I would almost rather her just get naked and walk down the street. I would have more respect for it. But that is a pretty cool scene, though, because she dies and they split her in half, and the CGI doesn't look that bad there. It's probably the best kill in the movie. Such a terrible, terrible time-wasting bullshit lives on this DVD. When the dude goes all through that weird shit, licking in the burger, you remember that? They're sitting around the table, and this dude's like opens this McDonald's burger and starts acting all fucking weird and licking it and shit. I almost said review over and dropped another 0 on this one, but I figured I got us into this. And I have to sit through this nightmare. I wrote down, I still have 40 minutes left, and I deserve every fucking second of it. I've betrayed the guys on the show and forced them into this very same nightmare. I gave this movie 1 point. I don't know if I should up it now, because now all my zeros are 1s. But during the scene where Robert Zadar is fighting the bunny man killer, he trips. and you see the sweetest pair of fucking Velcro shoes that you've ever seen. The dude's a detective, right? Buy the man some detective shoes. Because if you show me a detective wearing Velcro shoes, I show you a shitty detective immediately. Did they ask him, hey, Robert, can you just bring your own shoes from home? Because I assume he wore those. Those are probably his.
They didn't have no shoes.
Anyways, R.I.P. to Robert Zadar. It is sad he passed away, and man, he looked rough at the end. I wrote down, I'm sitting at about 22 minutes on the clock, and I cannot wait for this pile of shit to be over with. Nothing fun, funny, or even mildly amusing has been happening. But these motherfuckers think they are doing some goddamn hilarious shit, like all the time. All the comedy pieces that they try to do.
It tries to be a comedy.
Very, very stupid. I would pick this movie apart like I normally do and point out that at the end that only one of the characters has a weapon when they go to face off against the Bunny Man killer. But I mean, none of that shit makes sense, and I was just waiting on it to end. What a trash heap of a movie. I gave it a 1 out of 10 for Zadar's detective shoes. Don't watch this ever. Would you suggest someone watch it?
I don't know if it's maybe because I watched
the other
two first and then got to this one. I don't know. I feel a little bit different about it. Again, ultra low budget, and it's from the same company, Camp Motion Pictures. They did WNUF Halloween Special. That's a movie I liked, so I guess maybe I went in just giving it a little bit of credit for that. I don't know. In fact, I think I even saw the house from WNUF in this. I don't know. I need to go back and watch that one now. The story, I think, was actually okay. It wasn't executed well, but I think you could have made a decent horror movie with this story.
Yeah.
Just didn't have the budget. It didn't have everything. So I think the story was okay. They're trying to be like a throwback slasher, which is starting to get played out a little bit. But I thought there was some watchable stuff in it. I think they should have tried to make a serious movie. I like the music, even though, like you said, the levels was crazy in it. Had some okay practical effects in parts, and in other parts it was god awful. And there's bad CG in this. The killer's voice, the Easter Bunny's voice. Oh my god! The first couple lines, you're like, okay, that's enough of that, and he does it through the entire movie. Like, I'm not even going to try to make that sound.
It's like a
but way high and scream. It's not. Bad acting, bad characters, and I don't even understand Ari Lehman's character. I don't even know what. They must have just stuck him in there.
He's always just inserted.
Yeah,
what he does
he's pointless. His roles are pointless.
They're saying that he somehow had something to do with reviving this Bunny Man, but he was just in a different house. He was in a different house completely.
I don't
know. I don't
know. It has scenes where it jumps from night to day,
right,
2 or 3 times just in one scene. We got the full frontal. I thought Frank was going to be appreciative of that. He went on a tantrum. It does. Do you know who Sean C. Phillips is?
No.
Okay, he's a YouTuber. He used to be real big, like 500-600 pounds, and he's big into horror movies. He's a low budget actor movie too. He's been in a few movies. Oh, they mentioned him. They mentioned Maniac Cop, Camp Crystal Lake. And then one guy's wearing a Madman shirt, so you can tell that
they like horror.
Yeah. They just didn't execute this well. I gave this a 3.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. Like, if they just change the rabbit's voice, and it might be one I toss in every now and then.
Right.
I don't know if this has any rewatchable value at all.
Yeah.
So, but what I was going to suggest to do with those is well, you do whatever you want to do with that other one. But Easter Sunday, I would say either hold on to or let someone
I'll
watch
probably
it. Just
pass
tell
it
people
on.
to keep passing it on.
I'll
Watch
probably
it.
I'll probably
Give it to someone.
I'll probably put it in a shitty prize giveaway or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.